All right, folks, this is going to be our first race of the night, our rookie category, Nicole and Mason. Turn marshals will be volunteers this round. I'm going to have four-wheel drive buggy marshal race number 2 instead. All right, we got our competitors making their way to the driver's stand. All right. Hey, I'm not going to tell you how to drive. Yes. Yes. I can get you in 40 plus heat 2 as well, as if you'd like. That'd be race 3. Maybe. Okay. It's good enough for me. Yeah, just jump in if you want.
Mason Cassidy.
All right, we got Nicole and Mason out here. Got a few volunteers. Thank you very much. So, without further ado, once Brian gets into his spot, we will get this show on the road. All right, we are racing. Your time will begin when you cross the start-finish line for the first time. Got 9 heats. Nice to have everything all right. Yeah, mind you, I mean, this is really, this is more of the work right now. Yeah. Yeah, running the event is going to be, All right, Mason Cassidy across the line for his first lap complete. 23.8. Doing great. Got 45 seconds in, 3:15 to go. Mason and Nicole sharing the track here. Mason working his way through the infield. Nicole down the back straightaway. Okay, we'll hopefully have that remedied for round 2. But hey, you're not going to miss the podium tonight. All right, Mason going 22 flat. How about that? Got a car down on the left side. Logan helping us out there. Thank you, sir. Minute 25 down, 2:35 to go. All right, so Mason with his 3-lap total in the books here, a 112.7. This is our 3-lap Friday series. Race number 4 of that series. The series finale will be next week. We got just about 2 minutes down and 2 minutes to go. Oh, we got both cars coming in for a pit stop. Crew chief working on those rides. Did you hear that, Brian? You're a crew chief.
All drivers are finished.
I don't know why it just said that.
Transponder 3128685. Nicole Mina.
All right, so we got a transponder on Nicole's ride. Oh, Mason pulling it off. Oh, well, yeah, you can keep going, Mason. Yeah, okay, yeah. I don't know why it said that, Mason. I'm sorry. Computer made a boo-boo. It happens sometimes. All right, we got 1:10 to go. All right, just over a minute remains, drivers. Got Mason Cassidy out front.
1 minute left.
1 minute to go. we know Mason Cassidy is a good listener. Got 45 seconds to go. Mason making his way over that upper middle double. Got Nicole making her way down the steps. 35 seconds to go. Next race up is going to be our first heat of 40 plus. That will be turn marshaled by a four-wheel buggy. Really? Okay. That sounds more accurate. I'll see you tomorrow. Time's about to expire, drivers. Keep on going. Do not stop early. All right, you're good to go. You served your stop and go. All good.
Mason Cassidy done.
Okay, we'll call that a race here. It is going to be Mason Cassidy going 1:07.5 over the course of his best 3 laps in a row. Got Nicole going to 1:33.6, but she only had a transponder for about half that run. All right, at this time, I'm going to have to ask all people not racing to please exit the driver's stand. If you are not racing a car, you need to leave the driver's stand at this time. Yeah, I don't see one. Yeah. Yeah.
Ryan
Only because
R.
it's you,
Randall.
Omar.
Grasshopper. Tim Elbert. Let's go Art. Scott Schroeder.
All right, our first heat of 40 plus. Get my four-wheel drive racers out here,
Nelson
please.
B.
I may need your help. Four-wheel drive racers are going to be, let's see. That's going to be Jordan, Pat, Kalis, Bryant, and Brandon. I may need your help, guys. If I can get one more to the left side, I think we'll be all right. All right. There we go. A wild Brandonis Parias. You fixed your car. I'm proud of you. Watch, it's going to go slower now. Yeah, I hate it when I rebuild my shocks and my car goes slower. All right, folks. We are going racing. Ouch. Okay, everybody's checked in. We got Dave going to 16-2 on the opener. Nelson at 16-4. Ryan at 15-4. Art at 16-0. $16.5 for Scott. And Ryan Randall going to be the owner of the fastest opening lap. All right. However, the fastest on lap 2 is going to be Art Cardinale at a 15-2. Well, Ryan Randall out front. 2 15-4s in a row. Backing it up with a 15-6. That puts his first 3 laps at a 46.5. Got Art a 46.8, Dave a 47.7, Nelson a 49, Tim a 49, Scott a 51. 110 down, 250 remains. Last time by, Nelson goes to 15-2. Tim going to 15-8. Dave this time around to 15-4. Scott a 17-0. Nelson a 14-6. He just needs 2 more of those. $140 down, 220 left. Nelson 2 14-6s in a row. Will we see one more? Got a minute 50 down, 2:10 to go. Nelson around the last corner, down the back straightaway. It's going to be a 15-2. So Nelson's time over the course of his best 3 laps.
2 minutes left.
A 44.5. Looking alive. Got Randall a 46.0, Bixler a 46.2, Cardinale a 46.8, Albert a 47.3, and Scott a 51.2. Minute 45 remains. Ryan Randall going 15.0 that time by. Nelson a 14.7. Tim a 15.7. Got a minute 30 to go, drivers. So right now, Nelson in control of this one. Nelson, Ryan, Dave, Art, Tim, and Scott, your running order so far. Minute 15 to go. .105 remaining, drivers. Well, Nelson 15.7 that time around.
1 minute left.
Ryan a reset. Yeah, Art going to 15.3. David 15.3. 50 seconds remain. All right, so Nelson pulling it in, satisfied with his efforts. 44.5, pretty solid. Got 25 seconds left. Dave that time around, 15-2. Got Ryan at 15-3, Art at 15-2. Tim going 15-4 that time by. I'm not sure if there's enough time left. All right, folks, we are going to call that a race. It is going to be Nelson taking it 44.5. We got Ryan 45.6. Dave a 46.2. Art a 46.7. Tim a 47.3. Scott a 49.2. I'll take us into race number 3. Brian, Kevin, Julian, Barry, Steve, Martin, and Omar.
Barry Soffit. Julian Taylor. Martin White. Rice Cakes Supreme. Kevin Allen. Steve Loom.
All right, just a quick FYI, everybody. I will not be staying after racing tonight. I got somewhere to be early tomorrow. I will not be staying after racing tonight.
Omar Manan Salsa.
All right, if I can get some more marshals out here, I need all my drivers from that previous group. That'll be Nelson, Ryan, Dave, Art, Tim, and Scott. I'm going to need your help, guys.
LT Gray.
All right, folks. Looks like Omar settled in. We're going racing. Okay, everybody is on the clock. Now I'm wondering, is Tony running his 21.5 car? What happened to your Schumacher? Oh, well, I think I know a guy who can help with that. He might be standing on the driver's stand driving your car, but I know a guy. We got 55 seconds in. Right now, we got Barry Soppet out front. His first 3 laps going to be a 44.1. Got Marty at a 44.8. Steve a 44.8 as well. Julian a 45.2. Tony a 46.5. Kevin a 48.9. Brian a 56. Omar 57. Got a minute 20 down. That was a lucky bounce. Got a minute 30 down, 2:30 to go. Barry just sets hot lap, 14.3. Way to be. That brings it down to a 43.5 for his best 3 laps in a row. I don't know. We're going to have to test Barry for PEDs. Minute 50 down, 2:10 to go. You know the funny thing? I tuned
2 minutes left.
a V5S for Mondrell Brown, and that's what they were saying over at Racers Den. Check his motor. I thought that was pretty funny. Our motor was legit. It's actually an old motor, too. Got a minute 35 to go. Right now it's Barry Soppet, 43.5. Got Marty in the 3 spot, 44.8. Steve at 44.8. Julian at 44.9. Kevin at 45.5. Omar 45.9. Tony at 46.5. BG out of 50 right now. Got just over a minute to go, drivers.
1 minute left.
55 seconds left. And Julian improves to a 44.5. A 14.8, a 14.5, a 15.1. So right now, it's Barry in the 1 spot, Julian 3. Oh, Julian moving up to the 2 now. 14.6 that time by. 30 seconds remain. I'm already at 14.9 last time around. 20 seconds to go. Five seconds left. Barry going 14.2. I don't think he's going to have enough time for 2 more of those, but good lap nonetheless.
Rice Cakes Supreme done. Omar Manan Salsa done. Kevin Allen done. LT Gray done.
I'll be a race, guys. So it's going to be Barry Soppet going 43.5. BG moving his way up the leaderboard in the final minute, going to 44.3. Julian a 44.3. Steve a 44.4. Then we got Martin in the 6th spot out of 44.5. Kevin going 45.4. Omar a 45.6. Tony a 45.7.
Terry O. Young. Cody Kirk. Joe Wilson.
Careful, into the straightaway.
Jeff Nyes. Ryan Holes.
All right, looking for a few more cars to check in. Want y'all my turn marshals out here, please? David Copel, you gonna make this one?
Ten Carted.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, broken shock tower? All right, folks. Well, gotta get this one going. All right, this is Sportsman Buggy, race number 4 of the round. Yeah, Joe, an 18-0. Way to go. Trouble in the middle, trouble in the middle. That's getting cleared up. Cody going 16-7. Ryan going 21. Terry at 17. Jeff going 20. Joe at 15-9. Cody goes 16-2. We're 50 seconds down, drivers. Whoa. Where's he going? Yeah, just past 1 minute in. Right now, it's Joe out front at 50.1, Cody at 50.7, Ryan at 58.2, Jeff going 56.5, Terry at 59.2. Yeah, a minute 25 down. Ryan Holst going 18-2 that last time around. Backs it up another 18-2. So that improves Ryan's time to a 55 flat. All right, a minute 40 down, 2:20 to go. Right now, Joe out front, a 48.9. Got Cody at 50.7, Jeff a 53.1, Ryan a 55.0, Terry a 59.2.
2 minutes left.
2 down, 2 to go, drivers. All right, we got 2:25 down, a minute 35 to go. Let's see. Got Cody with a bit of a reset there. Joe going 16-9, Jeff 17-0, Ryan an 18-5. That's Terry, a bit of a reset as well. Minute 20 to go. So 70 seconds left. Joe Wilson still holding on to the one spot. We're getting close to 1 minute left. Drivers, start thinking about those final 3 laps.
1 minute left.
Jeff is 16-7 that time by. $50 seconds remain. Jeff is 16-5 that time by once again. So Jeff Nye moving his way up to the 2 spot on the leaderboard here. Got 20 seconds to go, drivers. So Joe, Jeff, Cody, your top 3, followed by Ryan, Terry, and Theo. 10 seconds left. All right, drivers, keep on going, I suppose.
Terry O. Young done.
All right, as soon as Jeff crosses the line, we'll call it a
Nice
race.
done.
All right, so it's going to be Joe going up 48.9 over the course of his best 3 laps in a row. Got Jeff a 50.3, Cody a 50.7, Ryan a 54.3, Terry a 54.3, and Theo a 353.9. All right, folks, we are now making our way into race number 5. This is Intermediate Buggy. Mike, Scott, Pat, Tim, Brian, Pac-Man. This is Intermediate Buggy on track.
Scott
Up
Schroeder.
next after this race will be
Albert.
2 heats of Expert
Patrick
Buggy.
Brill.
That's right, 2 heats of Expert Buggy tonight.
Mike Rulis. Pac-Man.
All right, I may need some turn marshals out here. Sportsman Buggy, I need you out here.
Brian Cassidy.
I got Jeff and I got Cody. I am looking for the rest of my group. I got one in the corner, okay? Cool. All right, so I got Jeff, I got Joe, I got Cody, I got Terry. All right, I need one over on the left side of the track. All right, folks, this is Intermediate Buggy, and we will get this show on the road. All right, Pat starts us off at 15.7, Tim a 15.7, Paxton a 16.7. We got Scott, Brian a 17.0, Mike a 16.4, and Scott a 16.0. 35 seconds in. All right, Brill going 15.3. Backs it up at 15.2. Albert goes 15.4. So our first 3 laps in the books for Pat, Tim, and Paxton. We got Pat going 46.2, Tim a 46.9. Got Mike Rulis going to 49.2, Pac-Man going to 51.9. Yeah, minute 10 down, 2:50 to go. So your running order right now, Pat, Tim, Mike, Paxton, Scott, Brian. Minute 25 down, 2:35 remaining here. Mike a 16.0, Paxton 16.6, Brian a 16.5. That time by Tim a 16.0, Pat going 15.3, Scott a 17.0. Yeah, 2:20 remaining, drivers. All right, a minute 50 down, 2:10 to go. Yeah, Tim Albert, 15.2 that time by Pat
left.
going 15.4. That's Scott a 16.3, Brian a 16.7, Mike a 16.4. So seat times as they stand right now, got Pat still on top of the leaderboard, 46.2, Tim a 46.9, Mike a 48.3, Brian a 49.8, Scott 50.3, Paxton 50.9. A minute 35 remains, drivers. Minute 20 remains. Pat, Tim, Mike, Paxton, Brian, Scott. Well, that would be the order for normal qualifier. 3-lap results. Pat, Tim, Mike, Brian, Scott, Paxton. Your running order so far. Pat 46.2, Tim 46.9, Mike a 48.3, Brian a 48.7, Scott 50.3, Paxton 50.9. Time to start thinking about those final 3 laps, drivers. Yeah, 35 seconds remaining. Mike a 16.6, Brian a 16.4. Yeah, Pat going 15.3, Paxton a 17.7. Yeah, 15 seconds remaining. All right, time is about to expire here.
Tim Elbert done. Hackman done. Patrick Brill done.
All right, folks, that'll be a race. It is going to be Pat going to 46.2. Yeah, Tim a 46.9, Mike a 48.3, Brian 48.7, Scott 49.7, Pac-Man a 50.9.
BP. Grasshopper. Omar Manan Salsa. Nelson B. Ryan R. Randall. Jordan Rivera.
All right, we got our marshals making their way to spots. Okay, looks like these guys are ready to go. We are going racing. This is our first heat of Expert Buggy. All right, Perea opens up a 14.6. Nelson a 15.1, Jordan 15.3, Omar 15.5, Ryan 15.2, Dave a 16.3. All right, we got 35 down, 3:25 to go. BP 14.3. Ah, then he crashes. It's all right, we still got 3:15 to go. BP doing the smart thing, giving himself some clear track. Okay, so our fastest opening 3 laps going to Jordan at a 44.444. Although he improves on that, now a 43.7. Yeah, Omar 45.4, Ryan a 45.7, Nelson 46.5. Minute 15 down, 2:45 remains. BP going 14-3. And Brandon Perea now to the top of the leaderboard. 43.2. Got Jordan at 43.7, Omar at 45.4, Ryan at 45.7, Nelson at 46.5, Dave at 48.2. We're approaching 2 minutes down and 2 minutes to
2 minutes
go.
left.
Okay, we got BP 43.2. Last time by at 14.2 for Brandon. Got Nelson going 14.7, Ryan at 14.9. Minute 40 remains. Minute 30 to go. Let's see. Oh, a little trouble in the middle there. BP going 14-2 once again. So BP seed time now down to a 43 flat. How about that? Yeah, Jordan at 43.7, Nelson at 44.6, Omar 45.4, Ryan 45.7, Dave at 48.2. Just over a minute, drivers.
1 minute left.
Nelson 14.7 that time by. Ryan at 15.0. So with 40 seconds to go, we got BP at 43.0, Jordan 43.7, Nelson 44.6, Ryan 44.8, Omar 45.4, Dave 48.2. At 25 seconds left. $15 seconds remaining. It looks like most of our guys have pulled off the course right now. All right, that'll be a race, guys. So BP going 43.0, Jordan 43.7, Nelson 44.5, Ryan 44.8, Omar 45.4, Dave 48.2. We got another heat of expert coming up next. This one going to be Luis Martin, Kayla, Steve, Bryant, and Kevin.
Martin White. Bruh.
Okay.
Lou S.A. Cazares. Steve Lou. Kevin Allen. Goompa.
Okay, if I can get my turn marshals out here, please. Drivers from that last group. It's broke. Oh, I thought I heard someone say it's broken. Okay, well, no broken cars. We're going racing. Wow. That Killis Low starting us off a 14-0. Kalis' car looking pretty good here. That thing's looking fast. 45 seconds in. So Kalis starts us off. First 3 laps of 43.1. We got Steve a 44.2, Kevin a 44.7. All right, folks, we're just past a minute down. This is race number 7 on track. Up next, we are going truck racing. And a little trouble for Lowe there. That's going to reset him. Yeah, Kevin a 14.7, backing it up a 15.0. A minute 30 down, 2:30 to go. Kalis 43.1. I'll put him in the 2 spot. Got Steve in the 4, 44.2. Kevin in the 5, 44.3. Marty in the 6, 44.4. Luis in the 10 spot, 45.8. And Bryant currently in the basement. I'm sure that'll change. Yeah, 2 minutes down, 2 minutes to
left.
go. All right, Brian going 14.4 that time by. Brian might not be feeling the car this round. Or maybe he's just giving himself some space. Okay. No. There might be something broken on that car, actually. Yeah, minute 25 to go. Mechanics are looking at it. Meanwhile, Kalis Lowe going a 42.4. So that puts Kalis to the front. We got just over a minute remaining, drivers.
1 minute left.
55 seconds remain. Yeah, 35 seconds left. So Kalis 42.4 in the 1 spot. Steve in the 4 spot, a 44.1. Kevin a 44.3. Marty a 44.4. They're in the 5 and 6 spots. Luis going 45.4. He's in the 9 spot. Mirafonte near the basement. 15 seconds left, drivers.
Kevin Allen done.
All right, that'll be a race, guys. Kalis 42.4 taking over top qualifying honors here in round 1. So, your buggy running order here. It'll be Kalis, Brandon, Jordan, Steve, Kevin, Martin, Nelson, Ryan, Luis, Omar, Bryant, Dave. This is race number 8 on track now in warm-up. That is Stadium Truck.
Barry Soffit.
End of the straightaway, guys. Be careful.
Rice Cakes Supreme. Tim Elbert. Let's go Art. Jordan Rivera. BP.
Okay, folks, got everybody checked in. Got my marshals out here. We are getting this race going. All right, you know the drill. Your time begins when you cross. So Barry starts off a 15.7, Brandon a 15.6, BG a 15.0, and Jordan a 15.6. Yeah, 30 seconds down. Got BP lap 2 a 14.9, BG a 15.1, Jordan a 15.5. Barry a 15.5, Art a 15.6, Tim a 16.2. Got 1 minute down, 3 minutes remaining. Jordan that time by a 15.2. $110 down, $250 remains. BG 15.0. So in terms of 3 lap times, right now it's BG out front 45.4, got BP at 45.6, Jordan a 46.4, Barry a 47.2, Art 48.5, Tim 49.8. Got a minute 35 down, 2:25 to go. Last time by, got Barry going 15.4, Brandon a 15.0, BG a 15.3. Jordan with a reset lap. Got a minute 50 down, 2:10 to go. BG another 15.0.
2 minutes left.
All right, Brian, finally in the 14s here, 14.9. His seat time, 45.3. Another 14.9 for BG. That brings it down to a 44.9. Yeah, Brandon seat time of 45.6, Barry 46.3, Jordan a 46.4, Art 48.5, Tim 49.7. Minute 20 remains. Yeah, 21.5 Buggy up next. Three minutes down.
1 minute left.
BP with the roll. $45 seconds remain. Oh, man. I'm pretty sure that truck's broke. Well, Tim 0, Wall. I lost count. 25 seconds remaining. All I know is Tim has not defeated the Wall yet. If he does, I'll be impressed. Got 10 seconds to go. 21.5 up next. Barry going to 15.3. Brandon throwing down a 14.9. Might be too little too late, however.
Let's go Art done. Barry Soppet done. BP done. Jordan Rivera done.
And that will
All
be a
drivers
race,
are
guys.
finished.
Brian
Cake
finishes out
Supreme done.
44.9. Brandon a 45.3. Barry a 46.0. Jordan 46.4. Art 48.1. Tim 49.7. This is 21.5 Buggy race number 9 hitting the track. 21.5 buggy and warm up. Up next, 4-wheel drive.
Whoa trolley.
So our 21.5 combined category here.
Mike Rulis. Cody Kirk. Kin Lowe. Jeff Nyes. Let's go Art. LT Gray. Ten car Ted.
The three experts are on the bottom.
Okay, 21.5 mixed class 2-wheel drive buggy. We need, if we could have one person potentially volunteer to the second spot on the straightaway. Anybody available for that? Let's see. All right, hold on a second. We need one volunteer if we could for the front straight. Anybody? Hi, it's me. I'm the problem. It's me. I'm supposed to be out there, but I need somebody to volunteer. Do we have anybody available that might be able to turn marshal? Sorry about that. Thank you, David. All right. So if you weren't here last week, this is a 4-minute qualifier. Your fastest 3 laps consecutively are your time. So you guys can spread yourselves out, and your time begins when the clock goes off. Starting now. Spread yourselves out. If you find yourself with a bad lap, just pull over somewhere safe, take a deep breath, and try again. Tony already does. All right, so everybody's coming around for their first opening laps. Art with a 15.8, Kin with a 16.7, Jeff with a 17 flat, Logan with a 17.1. All pretty good laps, so keep it rolling. So, as I said, this is a mixed category. 21.5 expert. We got Art, Kin, and Tony. And then the sportsmen are Cody, Mike, Logan, Jeff, Theo. Caution in the crossover on the left side. Everybody's just starting to get their first 3 laps in the books. $125 down, $235 remaining. In the sportsman category, we have Mike Ruelas on the top with a 49.0. Cody Kirk with a 51.4. Logan with a 51.9. Theo, 56.3. Jeff with a 59.6. Check back in a minute, see where those are. For the expert category, we have Art Cardali on the leaderboard, top of the leaderboard, 47.6. Tony just said, nope, 46.8. So Tony with a 46.8, Art with a 47.2, he just brings it down to, and Kin on a 56.9.
2 minutes left.
2 minutes remaining. Starting to bunch up in the middle, guys, so take care of each other, don't take each other out. If you find yourself with a bad lap, find a safe place to park. Still got a minute 45 to go, so you definitely can pull in 3 more good laps. Hey, I'm a good example of that. I had a really, really bad first 3 minutes, and my best laps came in the last 3 laps or 4. So caution on the left side. That's all right. You can get him. He's still got 1 minute and 25 seconds to go. So in the sportsman category, Mike Ruella still on the top, 49 flat. Jeff with a 50.3. Cody with a 51.4. Logan with a 51.9. Theo with a 56.3 with a minute to go. With the experts,
1 minute left.
1 minute left. Tony Wilson, 46.5. Art, 47.2. Kin, 51.5. Excuse me. Fast lap of the race, Tony Wilson with a 15.3. Is anybody surprised? Not me. Caution on the straight. 30 seconds to go. This will likely be your last 2 to 3 laps. So if you feel like you can't do any better, you can go ahead and pull it off. Pull it off in a safe spot. 20 seconds to go. Caution in the middle. Ten seconds. Time has expired. You can go until you hear your name, or you don't have to.
Let's go Art done. Jeff Nyes done.
It's got a couple more still going.
Whoa Trolley done.
Why not? All right. As soon as Theo crosses, that'll be a race.
10 Quartet done.
And that is a race. So in the sportsman 21.5 category, Mike Ruelas finishes out with a 47.8. Jeff with a 49.7. Cody with a 51.4. Logan with a 51.9. And Theo
All
with a
drivers are
54.3.
finished.
54.3. That was funny. Theo with the 3-0. All right. And in the expert category, Tony Wilson finishes out with a 46.5. Art with a 47.0. Ken with a 51.5. Next race, race 10. Expert 13.5 4-wheel drive buggy.
Goompa.
Dan, Jordan, Pat, Kalis, Bryant, Brandon. Oh, this should be a good
Daniel Z.
one. Whoa.
Bruh.
Look both ways. Watch your feet. Marshals from the last race, please make your way back to the track. These guys are in warm-up. 13.5 4-wheel drive buggy. Special guest, Dan Z.
Jordan Rivera.
Okay, so we have a repeat of this weekend's last race with Bryant and Kalis. I'm going to go ahead and see what they got for each other with the addition of, is Brandon actually driving or what? Okay. Brandon's coming.
How's that motor?
3 hours later. Okay.
Patrick Brill.
Pat's checked in, waiting for Brandon, and we have marshals in place. Just give him a little bit of a second. He can jump in if he needs to, but I'd rather he checked in and made it official.
BP.
All right, everybody's checked in. 4-minute race. Your best 3 laps, consecutive laps, are your qualifying time. You got 4 minutes on the tone. Spread yourselves out. You know what to do. Clock is on. Off and away is Kalis, followed by Mirafuente and Dan. Jordan, Pat, Brandon eventually will start. Right, so Kalis is down for his first lap. He puts in a 14.2. Mirafuente 14.3. Dan Z 15.1. Jordan 15.1. Pat 16.2. Brandon with a 15.5. Kalis follows it up with a 14.3. Bryant with a 14 flat. So one more lap and we'll see where they are. Kalis with a lightning fast 13.8 puts him at the top of the leaderboard with a 42.4. Mirafuente with a 42.9. Jordan finishes his first 3 laps 44.2. Kalis brings it down to a 13.7, so that improves his overall time to a 41.9. Mirafuente with a 13.8. Kalis with another 13.7. Mirafuente with another 13.8. I can't say I'm too surprised that these two guys are right on top of each other with this time. Whoa, pump the brakes. That was quick. You guys are on it. All right, so in the four-wheel drive category, we got Kalis on a 41.3, Mirafuente with a 41.7, Jordan with a 43.8, Brandon 46.6, and Pat with a 50.7. Mirafuente brings his hot lap down to a 13.7. 2 minutes and 10 seconds remaining. Caution on the wall ride getting into the front straightaway. That is clear.
2 minutes left.
2 minutes left. Caution on the front straight. Go wide on the front straight. He goes on the inside. Inside. Okay. Too late. Brandon brings his fast lap down to a 15 flat. Is that a wheeler? Oh, Pat takes down Mirafuente. With a minute 35 to go, you guys can go ahead and call that a full-blown reset. Patrick's going to need a repair on his time. I don't know how to do that, but we'll have Dan fix that for you. 1 minute, 15 seconds remaining. We got Kalis still with a 41.3, Mirafuente with a 41.5, Jordan with a 43.8, Brandon with a 45.1, and Pat with a 49 flat.
One minute
Dan
left.
has a 44.9. Got to flip screens to check it out. Brandon brings his hot lap down to a 14.8. Backs it up with another almost identical 14.8. So you got 2 good laps. How about a third? 45 seconds remaining. This one looks pretty good. 14.6. So that puts Brandon at a 44.3 overall with 25 seconds to go. Some of y'all are giving it a throw in the towel. Understandably so. 10 seconds remaining. Go ahead and finish the lap you're on. Oh, that might be it. So we're going to go ahead and call that a
Patrick
race.
Brill done.
Kalis finishing with a 41.3. Mirafuente 41.5. Jordan with a 43.8. Brandon with a 44.3. Patrick with a 48.5. And it looks like there might be, let's see. Dan with a 44.5. So that's the end of round 1. So we will be going back into race 1 rookie just a few minutes.
All right, our first race up for round 2 is going to be our rookie category. That's going to be Nicole and Mason sharing the track. Turn marshals for this one will be volunteers. We'll have four-wheel drive marshal race number 2.
Mason Cassidy. Nicole Mina.
Okay, everybody's checked in. So, got marshals out here. Next time you cross the start-finish line, your race will begin. All right, we got our racers working on lap number 1. We're 25 seconds in. Got Nicole at 26.1. And Mason down the back straightaway. Starting off at 33.7. We're 55 seconds down, 3:05 to go. And right now, it's going to be Nicole in front of Mason by about 2 seconds in this qualifier. Only 2 laps in the books right now. This is the 3-lap Friday series, so got to give these drivers another lap before we get those opening seat times made official. Minute 25 in, 2:35 to go. All right, Mason at 25.1 that time by. New fast lap. So we're a minute 40 in, 2:20 to go. Mason still leading the overall here. A 107.5 over the course of his best 3 laps tonight. Got Nicole improving to a 130.6.
2 minutes left.
You heard the man, 2 minutes to go. Mason last time by 26.2, Nicole at 26.6. These 2 drivers, a pretty good match for each other pace-wise. Got a minute 40 to go. Mason now working on his 6th lap. Got Nicole about to start her 5th lap. A minute 30 remains, drivers. Okay, we got 1:05 left on the clock here. So Nicole
1 minute
improving her
left.
3-lap time down to a 129.8. Bringing it down even further, 128.6. We're seeing those gains. 45 seconds to go. "30 seconds remain, drivers." "15 seconds left." Up next is going to be our first heat of 40-plus buggy. Time about to expire in this one. All right, both drivers on their last lap here.
Mason Cassidy done.
Wow, Mason finishing that
All
one off
drivers
with
are
his best
finished.
lap. Same with Nicole, actually.
Nicole Mina
Both
done.
finishing that race off with their best laps. Good job, drivers. We'll see you again in the main event round. All right, up next is going to be our 40-plus Heat 1, Round 2. This is Round 2, Race 2. Dave, Ryan, Tim, Scott, Nelson, Art.
Tim Elbert. Ryan R. Randall. Grasshopper. Scott Schroeder. Let's go, Art. Nelson B.
Okay, everybody's checked in, but I'm going to need some turn marshals, guys. Four-wheel drive. Okay, I got BP, but where's everybody else? Four-wheel drive, I need your help. Kalis, Goomba, can I get you guys out here, please? All right, I may need one more in the middle and one more on the left side. I definitely need one more on the left side. Need a little help out west. Yeah, I could use help over there. Thank you. All right, folks, this is our 3-lap Friday series, so I'm going to send you guys loose. Your time begins when you cross the start-finish line. Okay, everybody's being scored. Got Nelson starting off at 14-9, Dave at 15-3, Art at 15-5, Ryan 16-0, Tim 16-1. 30 seconds in. All right, we got Nelson out front so far. So Nelson's time in round 1 of 44.5. Oh, careful, getting onto the back straight. We got 1 minute down, 3 minutes to go. And Art Cardinale improving his time already, going 46.6. Got 2:45 to go, drivers. Art, the first person to improve. Careful in the middle. 2:25 remains. Yeah, 2:15 to go. Let's see. No, Tim Albert improving his time, going 47.3. He's still in the same spot, though. That's still seeing some gains here in round 2. Got 2 minutes down.
2 minutes left.
Oh, Nelson's still the top qualified car in this group out of 44.5. That puts him 5 overall so far. Got 2:15 down, $1:45 to go. Tim going at 15.4 that time by. Nelson a 14.7, Dave a 15.2, Art a 15.5, Ryan a 14.9, and Ryan Randall improves his time, moving up to the 7th spot, 44.8. Careful getting onto the back straight, guys. Go low, getting onto the back straight. And that is clear. Got 1:10 to go, drivers. So, 65 seconds left now.
1 minute left.
You heard the man. Oh, your biggest gainer here, Ryan Randall, gaining 2 spots. That'll put him in the A for the time being. Art going 15.4 that time by. Yeah, 40 seconds to go. Art needs one more good lap here. Oh, a little buggy pile on the left side. Careful on the left. 25 seconds left. And Cardinale getting that good lap. Improves to a 46.4, but not quite enough to improve his spot. 10 seconds to go, drivers. All right, when you cross,
Grasshopper done.
I'll be a race, guys. So, in this group, Nelson B remains your highest qualified car in the 5 spot out of 44.5. Got Ryan at 44.8 in the 7. Dave goes 46.2 in the 11. Art a 46.4 in the 12. Tim a 46.8 in the 13. And Scott a 49.2.
Barry Soppet.
This is Heat 2 of 40 plus
Kevin Allen.
in warm-up.
Martin White. Rice Cakes Supreme. Steve Loon. Julian Taylor. Omar Manan Salsa.
Back straight, right in the middle. Careful on the back straight, guys. If you just raced that last one, I need you out here for this one. All right, I got some marshals out here now. You guys look like they're ready to go. Hold on, guys, we're doing a quick repair. All right, we're going racing, guys. So this is round number 2, race number 3. Julian starts us off with 14.5. Got Marty at 14.5, following it up with 14.8. Kevin 15.1 and 14.7. Brian at 14.9 and 15.0. And Martin White moving his way up the grid. His seat time improved to a 43.9, same as Julian. So Julian in the 2, Martin in the 3. Careful at the wall ride, guys. That is clear. 110 down, 250 to go. So Julian up to the 2, Martin up to the 3, Kevin up to the 7. 240 remains, drivers. This time around, got Steve going 14.7, Julian at 14.6, Barry at 14.6, Brian at 15.2, Kevin 15.3, Marty 15.0. BG 14.5 that time by. A minute 40 down, 2:20 left. Barry goes 14.3. A minute 55 down, 2:05 to go.
2 minutes left.
Oh, that time around, Barry 14.8, BG at 15.2, Kevin 15.0, Steve 15.2, Marty a reset lap, got Omar 15.3, Julian a 14.6. So right now, your top 8 in buggy, looking like Barry, Julian, Martin, Brian, Steve, Nelson, Kevin, and Ryan. A minute 30 remaining. $1:20 to go, drivers. Brian going 14.5 last time around. Barry at 14.4. Brian backs it up at 14.9. Barry for reset. Kevin at 15.3. Marty goes 14.8.
1 minute left.
1 minute remains, drivers. Steve at 14.5. $45 seconds left, drivers. $30 seconds to go. Steve at 14.5 that time by. Barry at 14.4. Brian at 14.5 as well. Right now, your top 5. Whoa, Steve improving his 3-lap time to a 43.9. So right now, your top 8 cars looking like Barry, Brian, Steve, Julian, Martin, Nelson, Kevin, and Ryan. Bit of movement here in the last minute.
Kevin Allen done. Martin White done. Rice Cakes Supreme done. Julian Taylor done.
All right, that'll be a race, guys. So as the dust settles, 40-plus buggy, your A-main right now is going to be Barry, Brian, Steve, Julian, Martin, Nelson, Kevin, and Ryan. Everybody else will be fighting in the B-main for the final 2 spots. Up next is Sportsman Buggy, Jeff, Joe, Cody, Terry, Ryan, Theo, and Dave. Turn marshals will be my drivers who just raced.
Ryan Holst. 10 Quartet. Cody Kirk. Joe Wilson. Terry O. Young. Jeff Nyes.
Okay. Looks like almost everybody's checked in. I got Marshall's out here. Whoa. We're going to get this party started here in just a moment. Sounds like a vacuum cleaner. All right, folks, we're going racing. All right, so your fastest opening lap. Looks like it's going to go to Joe Wilson out of 16.4. Got Jeff a 16.9, Terry 17.2, Ryan 18.6, Theo 18.9. 40 seconds in, drivers. $55 seconds in. Jeff Nyes improving his seat time to a 50.1. He's still 2 on the leaderboard. 105 down, 255 left. Oh, Jeff going at 16.3. So Jeff once again improving, 49.5. Got Terry improving to a 51.8. Now 130 down, 230 to go. Minute 45 down, 2:15 remains. So Joe Wilson continues to lead this group. 48.9 set in round number 1. Got Jeff in the 2 out of 49.5. Cody in the 3, 50.7. Terry in the 4,
2 minutes
51.8.
left.
Ryan in the 5, 54.3. Theo in the 6, a 56.8. Yeah, minute 50 to go, drivers. Minute 40 remains. So Jeff, Terry, Joe, Theo, Ryan, Cody would be your order if we were doing normal qualifying. Minute 20 to go. $70 seconds remain. Jeff goes 16.4 this time by Terry, a 17.2.
1 minute left.
You heard the man, 1 minute to go. Joe is 16.5. Jeff is 16.5. Terry is 16.9. 40 seconds remaining. All right, Joe is 16.0. He needs one more good lap here to finish out this 3-lap stint. All right, 17.0. Not bad. All right, drivers, we got 10 seconds left.
Ryan Holst done. Terry Young done. 10 car Ted done. Joe Wilson done.
All right, that will be a
All
race.
drivers are finished.
That's going to be Joe
Jeff
Wilson
Nye
taking
done.
down TQ in Sportsman Buggy tonight. 48.9. Got Jeff a 49.3. Cody a 50.7. Terry a 51.8. Theo a 53.5. Ryan a 54.3. Okay, we are now moving into race 5, intermediate buggy.
Scott Schroeder. Mike Rulis. Tim Albert.
All right, folks, I am looking for my drivers from that last race. I'm going to need your help.
Pac-Man.
All right, got a few more cars about to check in here. Hey, Theo, can you please get off your phone and get to your
Patrick
corner
Brill.
marshaling spot quickly? All right, folks, we are going racing.
Ryan Cassidy.
This is round number 2 of intermediate. Pat's starting us off at 15.7. Paxton at 16.7. Tim at 19. Mike at 19 as well. And Brian going 16.9 on his first lap. All right, we got 45 seconds in. This is our intermediate group. Pat's starting us off with a pair of 15.7s. His third lap, not the greatest, but we still got 3:03 to go. Pat's already on top of the leaderboard. He is already in good standing here. Got 105 down, 2:55 to go. All right, 16.0 that time by for Brill. Cassidy, Brian, that is, starting off with a trio of 16-second laps. Mike Rulis last time by 16.0. Pat going 15.6. That's Scott a 16.4. Minute 30 down, 2:30 to go. Pat bringing his fast lap down to a 15.3. Got Tim going 15.8. So nobody has improved over round 1 so far. Got just under 2 minutes down, just
2
over 2
minutes
minutes
left.
to go. Minute 55 remains. And no improvements here so far. Minute 40 remains, drivers. That time around, Brill, 15.1. Got a minute 25 remaining here. Pat is on top of the leaderboard. And everything looking pretty much the same as it did at the beginning of this race. Your first improvement in the books, however, Scott Schroeder going to 49.5. That does not improve his grid position, but that is the first improvement of any kind we've seen here in round 2.
1 minute left.
You heard the man, 1 minute left. Albert going 15.8. Brian a 16.2. 45 seconds remain, drivers. Albert at 15.7 this time by. Yeah, 25 seconds left, drivers. And we got Mike Rulis improving his time, but not grid position. His time improving to a 48.2. Tim going 15.6 that time around. And time has expired. Keep going if you'd like.
Hackman done. Tim Albert done. Mike Rulis done. Patrick Brill done.
That will be a race. So the grid order looks exactly the same as it did prior to the start of this one. It's going to be Pat, Tim, Mike, Brian, Scott, and Paxton, your starting order for the main event. Okay, now we got 2 heats of expert.
BP. Omar Manan Salsa. Nelson B. Grasshopper.
All right, looking for a couple more drivers, looking for a few more turn marshals
Jordan
as well.
Rivera.
Got my guys from Intermediate Buggy. I need your help.
Ryan R. Randall.
Okay, looks like everybody's ready. We're going to go racing here. This is our our first heat of expert, second round. All right. We got Nelson going up 14.6, followed by 15.1. BP at 14.5, followed by a 15.4. BP that time around to 14.4. Jordan goes 14.6 this time by. We're 55 in, 3:05 to go. So we got just past a minute down. Our first improvement in the books here going to be David Bixler going 47.4. Yeah, 2:45 remaining. BP a 14.6 this time by Jordan, 14.7. Nelson, 14.7. BP 14.3. Way to be. He is driving that magenta and gray car in the middle. Oh, a little trouble for BP. Right now, Perea currently qualified second overall. Rabara in the third spot overall. Yeah, minute 55 down, 2:05 to go. Omar turning his best lap of 15:0.
2 minutes left.
Minute 50 to go. Drivers Jordan, Brandon, Nelson, Omar, Ryan, Dave. So, right now, David Bixler, the only improvement from this group. Oh, until that, Omar now improving to a 45.4. I'll put him in the 9th spot overall. Got a minute 25 to go, drivers. Last time by, got Jordan going 14.6. BPO for reset. Omar 15.3. Nelson 14.8. Ryan a 15.4. Minute 10 to go, drivers.
One minute left.
All right, we got 55 seconds to go. Bixler improves once again, 45.4. Nelson improving his time to a 44.3. That'll put him in the 5 spot overall. We got 35 seconds left, drivers. $20 seconds to go. Nelson a 14.5 that time by. Ah, 10 seconds remaining.
BP done. Nelson B done. Omar Manan Salsa done. All drivers are finished.
All right.
Grasshopper
So,
done.
wow, Nelson improving over the course of the last few laps there. Moving up to the 3 spot overall, 43.7. All right, folks. We are now making our way into race number 7. That'll be Kevin, Martin, Luis, Kalis, Steve, and Bryant. If you just raced, I will need you out here at turn marshal, please.
Martin White. Kevin Allen. Bruh. Steve Loom. Lou S.A. Cazares.
All right, guys, I'm going to need some turn marshals out here, please.
Gumpa.
I am looking for Dave, Omar, Ryan, Jordan, Nelson, Brandon. I think I've given you guys enough time. All right, let's see. Well, could use one more in the middle, ideally, but if this is what I have, this is what I got to go with. All right, folks. Well, can't wait forever. All right, Kayla's the 13-9, Brian a 14-0. Martin going 15-1, Kevin 15-2, Steve a 14-9, Luis a 15-1. 30 seconds in. Kayla's backing it up a 14-1. Back straight, back straight. That is clear. Now 45 seconds in. And Bryant taking over TQ. 14-0, 14-1, 14-0, which results in a 42.3. Kalis just went at 13-9. If he gets 3 of those, he'll take it back. Marty at 14-7, Kevin 14-8. Luis at 14-8. Steve at 14-3. 125 down, 235 to go. Steve Leung up to the 4 spot. Minute 35 down, 225 to go. Kalis Bryant Martin, your top 3 in this one. Kalis taking it back, going to 42-2.
2 minutes left.
Kalis and Bryant still a 1/10 of a second apart. However, right now it's advantage low. So it's actually Kalis, Bryant, Steve, Martin, Kevin, and Luis. Minute 45 remains. Kalis in the 1, Bryant 2, Steve in the 4, Martin 7, Kevin 8, and Luis on the 12. Got minute 30 to go, drivers. Minute 20 remaining. Martin 14-4, Kevin a 14-7. All right, drivers, got just over a minute to go.
1 minute left.
$50 seconds left. Let's see, Kalis 14-1 that time by. Bryant's with a reset. At 35 seconds left. Let's see, Kevin going 14-6 that time by. Bryant at 13-9. $20 seconds to go. 14-3 that time by for Goomba. 10 seconds left. 13-9 once again. So Bryant gonna finish about 3/100 of a second
Right
off of
on.
Kalis's time.
Kevin Allen done.
That close. All right, one more car making his way down the back straightaway, and that
Martin
will be
White
a
done.
race. All right, so your top 8 qualifiers in 17.5 expert tonight: Kalis, Bryant, Brandon, Steve, Nelson, Jordan, Martin, and Kevin. All right, we are now moving into race number 8, the Ocho Stadium Truck.
Let's go Art.
All right, Brian, Brandon, Barry, Jordan, Art, and Tim.
Tim Elbert. BP. Rice Cakes Supreme.
I need a little help in the middle, guys. Scare drivers
Jordan
from that last
Rivera.
one out here. Hey guys, there's plenty of time to BS about your runs later. I need you out here to marshal at this time.
Barry Soffit.
Either Bryant or Kalis, if I can get one of you guys in the corner over here. Well, I was thinking the other corner, but well, hey, you do you, Kalis. All right, folks, we're going racing with trucks. All right, first lap in the books for everybody. Brandon Perea going the fastest at 15.289. Barry at 15.291. Brian at 15.3, but Brian backing it up at 15.0. So we got 45 down, 3:15 to go. Barry at 15.1 last time by. Backs it up another 15.1. So Barry improving his time already to a 45.6. But still in the 3 spot. He's going to need to pick up another 3/10 in order to catch up to BP. 14.9 for Barry. He's closing in. If he gets another 14.9, he can move up to the 2 spot possibly. 2:45 remains. Barry another 15.1. So Barry's going to have to go faster than 15.1 in order to take over the 2 spot. He's going to have to do it 3 times in a row. Got a $140 down, 2:20 to go. Art at 15.5, BG at 15.1. Wow, looks like most of my field actually improving their seat times. All positions remain
2
the same,
minutes left.
however. 2 down, 2 to go. Cardinale at 15.4. He's looking for more. Got a minute 45 to go, drivers. Only one not to improve their time here is going to be BP. But he's still holding on to that 2 spot. Ah, 15 seconds remaining. So BG leading the way out of 44.7. Got BP at 45.3. Barry at 45.3. Jordan 45.9, Art 46.9, Tim a 48, now 47.0. 3 minutes in.
1 minute left.
Brian, Brandon, Barry, Jordan, Art, and Tim, your qualifying orders so far. 45 seconds to go. Got to start thinking about those final 3 laps. And Art actually thinking about his next qualifier here. All right, we got 15 seconds to go. Not sure we're going to see any improvements at this stage. Oh. Man, Albert's got horsepower. All right, folks, calling it a race. Starting order for truck is going to be BG, BP, BS, Jordan, Art, and Tim. Okay, I'm going to need all the drivers to come on out here and marshal this race. If I get maybe a volunteer for Art, please. If I get a volunteer.
Whoa, trolley. Jeff Nice. Kin Low.
Careful on the left side, guys. Careful on the left side.
Car Ted.
Hey, guys, we need some turn marshals, please.
Mike Rulis. Let's go.
Looking
Art.
for turn marshals, guys. Looking for turn marshals. You know, starting next week, I'm going to give you guys like 2.5 minutes. And if you're not out here, you're losing something. This is, this is taking too long to get marshals out here. The pits are right there. It shouldn't take 3.5 minutes to get marshals. So, yeah, we're going to have to start doing something about this, guys.
Gray.
Anyway, I'm going to hand it off to BG.
All right, if anybody's available, we could use 2 volunteers. One for myself, please, and one for Art, I guess. Dan said Art needed a fill-in. Anybody's available to marshal the middle and one on the left side. All right, could we do either Barry or Jordan? How about just switch to the dot right there? We'll see how that works. Split the difference. Because this is what we have. All right, 21.5, two-wheel drive, mixed class buggy. You got 4 minutes to do your best 3 laps. Spread yourselves out. We're just going to let you, well, let's go in order. How about that? So we're going to go, this is going to be the order. Art, Tony, Kin. Then it's going to go Jeff, Logan, Cody, Theo, Mike. Art, Tony, Kin, Jeff, Logan, Cody, Theo, Mike. Okay, 21.5 off and away, mixed class. So if you see an unfamiliar car come behind you like a bat out of hell, go ahead and move over, let them go by. Try to do your best laps without taking each other out. A little bit of mixing up with a minute down and 3 minutes to go. So far, we've got Kin on an improved time, 50.3. No other improvements as of yet. Ken just turns in his fast lap with a 16.5. Mike, 16.8. Theo, 17.6. 2:40 remaining. If you guys can string a couple of fast laps together, you might improve your time over round one. Round one's top qualifying time, Tony Wilson, 46.5. Mike Ruelas turns in a 16.3, backs it up with a 16.4. See if we can do one more good lap here. He's coming up behind Logan. A little bit of room.
2 minutes left.
Hearing some bodies crunching. Jeff turns in his fast lap, 16.4. That didn't sound good. 1 minute, 45 seconds to go. Let's see. We got Tony improving his own time to a 46.3. Art still standing on his round one time with a 47 flat. 1:30 to go. Art turns in his fast lap of the race, 15.5. Mike Ruelas, 15.8. So keep it smooth. Plug a few more of those end to end and you'll be good to go. Ken with a reset with 1 minute remaining. As soon as he says
1 minute left.
that means that's 1 minute to go. So far, it looks like everybody in the sportsman category is still relying on their first round time. Art just drops the fast lap to a 15.4. 45 seconds to go. 15.2 for Art, so he needs one more lap, and he could take this whole thing. No pressure. This looks like a good lap. Let's see. 15.6. So that puts Art at the top of the leaderboard and a new TQ at 46.2. Tony Wilson with a 46.3. Ken drops his time down to a 49.3. 10 seconds to go. If you haven't had a good lap, you might as well get out of the guy's way in front of you. See what he can do. Time has expired. If you're driving, finish the lap you're on. Or go until you hear your name called.
LT Gray done.
All right, we got Cody and Jeff still running out the clock here, and Theo. I don't think it's going to do anything for you guys, but let's see.
Woe Troll E done. Jeff Nyes done. 10 Quartet done.
Okay, well.
All drivers are finished.
That is a race. So in 21.5 sportsman category, the only car to improve is Logan. My screen just changed 1 second. Logan improves his time to a 49.4. TQ in sportsman is Mike Ruelas at a 47.8, followed by Logan. Then Jeff with a 49.7, Cody with a 51.4, Theo with a 54.3. And in the expert category, Tony Wilson, not to be outdone, he pulls the time down to a 45.9. Art in the 2 with a 46.2 and Ken with a 49.3. Next race, race 10, 13.5, four-wheel drive, expert buggy.
Daniels.
Dan, Kalis, Patrick, Brandon, Bryant,
Bruh.
Jordan. So 13.5 four-wheel drive and warm-up. 21.5 turn marshals
Patrick
to the
Brill.
track, please.
Gumpa.
Grandpa. Brandon Poria. Just kidding. He's not out here yet. Here comes Art. Art might not have TQ'd in 21.5, but he TQ's over Tony in the turn marshaling category. All right. We're waiting for Jordan to check in. Jordan, have you gone by? I like people to check in.
Jordan Rivera.
There's Jordan. Where's Brandon? Fireball. Oh, come on. All right.
BP.
So we're going to start you guys off in order. And that order is going to be okay. Well, Dan says live loop it. So the clock is on. Spread yourselves out. You know what to do. Bryant Mirafuerte wasting no time. Marshals look alive. Tony found a new spot to turn Marshall. I've never seen anybody stand there before. All right, Kalis first lap, 14 flat. Mirafuente, 14.3. Dan Z, 14.8. Jordan with a 14.9. Pat with a 16.2. We're still waiting for Brandon. There he is. You might want to just wait for that. I'll let you know. Clunk. Mirafuente a little short on that one. Kalis last lap, 13.5. Mirafuente last lap, 13.8. So, top qualifying time from the first round is Kalis at a 41.3. We're almost about to see their first 3 laps and see if anybody does any better. 1 minute down, 3 minutes remaining. Jordan with a 14.6 backs it up with a 14.7. Dan with a 14.7 backs it up with not a 14.7. That'll be a reset most likely. Mirafuente with a 14.2. Kalis also with a 14.2. So far, the only improvement so far is from Patrick. He brings his time down to a 47.1. Patrick just turns in his fast lap, 15.1. Jordan with another 14.7. Jordan with a 14.3. So he's getting that buggy working. He's figured it out. Oh, as I say that. Back straight, cautioning it on the back straight. That's clear, don't worry. It wasn't Brandon. Or was it? 2 minutes down, 2 minutes to go.
2 minutes left.
So Jordan improves his seed time to a 43.7. That puts him in the 3rd position. Kayla's still on his first round, and Bryant as well, and Brandon as well. Let's see. Dan Z still on his first round. Brandon turns in his fast lap, 14.3. So, despite having mismatched wheels, he's getting it going. 14.5 that time by. Whoa. That thing is it. Oh, God. It's a 4-wheel drive unless it's on 2 wheels, and then it's a 2-wheel drive, but it doesn't count if it's the 2 left side wheels, I guess. I don't know. 1-wheel drive? Yeah. All right, so improvements this round. Jordan improves his time to a 43.5. Brandon brings his time down to a 43.5 as well. A little bit slower than Jordan. And Pat brings his time to a 46.3. 1 minute to go. Jordan brings his fast lap down to a 14 flat. 14 flat, so he has just 2 races on this car, and he's got this thing almost in the 13s. Pretty impressive, if you ask me. Go, Brandon with the 14.1. 30 seconds to go. Pat improves his fast lap to a 15.0. Brandon pulled over for a soda for some reason, and he has a reset, but that's okay. 15 seconds to go. Mirafuente improves his fast lap to a 13.7. Let's see if this connects to any other laps. I wasn't looking. 13.8. Still can go if you want to go. Car's still on the clock. Marshall's in position.
Gumpa done.
13.7 again. So Mirafuente and Kalis. Listen to this. Mirafuente actually improves his seat time. Kalis' first round time, 41.322. Mirafuente, 41.354. Jordan, 43.1. Brandon, 43.5. Pat, 46.3.
All drivers are finished.
All drivers are finished. Dan stands on his first round time with a 44.5. All right, that concludes round 2. Dan's going to come up here and run the mains. I think the track might be open for 5 or 10 minutes. He'll let you know, get the mains going. I'm not sure if there's going to be any B mains, but have your cars ready to go.
All right, well, got things sorted out the best I could. And a lot of people, 2-3 classes, it's kind of difficult, but this is the best it's going to be, guys. Got the 40 plus B main up first. Rookie will be second. 40 plus A main will be third. Then we got our 17.5 expert B main, race 4, followed by sportsman, intermediate, expert, stadium truck, 21.5, and 4-wheel drive. All right, so that 40 plus B main going to be Omar, Tony, David, Art, Tim, and Scott. So if we can get, I can only give you guys about 5 minutes to get ready. So we're going to get that one started at 9:25. Please be ready. 40 plus B main today, Omar, Tony, David, Art, Tim, and Scott. Then we'll do the same as before. Rookie will be marshaled by volunteers. The remaining B main racers will be marshaling the A main. Might have to pull some marshals from another class. And just letting you guys know, I am not staying after racing tonight. Got somewhere to be very early tomorrow. So I'm not sticking around after racing. Someone else might. I'm not. All right, well, looks like we got Ryan Randall already out here. Wait, yeah, you're not in the B main. At least not this one. Okay, yeah, he's in the other B main. Okay. Getting a little practice time. So I will officially start calling you guys up in about a minute and a half. So that's going to be Omar, Tony, Dave, Art, Tim, and Scott.
Scott Schroeder. Tim Elbert. Grasshopper.
Okay, folks, we're starting to get closer to that time. I got Dave, Tim, and Scott out here. All right, if I can get my turn marshals out here from four-wheel drive. Four-wheel drive, I need you guys out here. Four-wheel drive, I need your help.
Let's go, Art.
All right, got marshals starting to make their way out here. Got Omar up on the driver's stand. Tony, you gonna race this one? It's our 40 plus B main in warm up.
Omar Manan Salsa.
All right, folks, let's get them to the grid. It is now a minute past race time. So let's get everybody to the grid. That's going to be Omar 1, Tony 2, Dave 3, Art 4, Tim 5, and Scott 6. All right. Grid is good. Drivers, best of luck. We're going racing. Less than 5. And they are off. All right, so top 2 in this one get to proceed to the 40 plus A main, which will be race 3. Bottom 4 get to marshal that race. We got Omar out front, Tony in the 2, Dave right there with them. And we got Art heading up the second pack, just ahead of Tim, who is ahead of Scott. We got 30 seconds down, 4:30 to go. Omar and Tony battling through the center part of the track, making their way to the left side around the L bends. Tony making the move. Omar leaving him just enough space. Yeah, 50 down, 4:10 to go. This is 40 plus 17.5. We are determining the final 2 spots in the A main. .105 down, 3:55 to go. Fast lap being set by Art Cardinale of 15.3. Minute 15 down, 3:45 to go. But Omar taking fast lap now at a 15.1. So we got Tony half a second up on Omar. Got Omar 1.3 ahead of Dave. Dave 5 ahead of Tim. Tim 1.7 ahead of Art. And Art 13 ahead of Scott. Got minute 40 down, 3:20 to go. Tony going 15.2 that time by. This time around, 9/10 between Tony and Omar. Omar 1.2 ahead of Dave. Dave about 7 seconds up on Art. Art half a second ahead of Tim. Less than that now. We got 2:05 down, 2:55 to go. Tony, Omar, Dave, your top 3 cars. Ooh, Tony getting it on 2 wheels there. Omar getting a little closer to that back wing. Omar setting fast lap, 14.8. Oh, a little bit of a bobble. Couple bobbles going on. Wow. You guys trading bobbles back and forth. At 2:35 down, 2:25 to go. Race for the lead down the back straight. It's going to be blue and yellow versus the silver, orange, and blue. .210 remains. Battle continues on. 3:10 separating them. Tony just ahead of Omar.
2 minutes left.
They are now about 2 seconds and change up on Dave. Dave about 8 seconds ahead of Art, now 9 seconds. Minute 50 to go. Bixler going 15-1 last time by. Minute 45 to go. Tony, Omar, Dave, Art, Tim, and Scott, your full running order. A minute 30 to go, drivers. Minute 25 remains. Tony and Omar this time by the stripe. .3 is the delta. Minute 15 to go. 75 seconds remain. Tony .3 ahead of Omar. Omar 4 ahead of Dave. Dave is 7.9 ahead of Art. Art 4.7 ahead of Tim. And Tim a lap up on Scott.
1 minute left.
4 down, 1 to go, drivers. Tony with the 14.9 last time around. Him and Omar down the back straight. Neck and neck. .1 is the gap. 45 seconds remain. And Omar now 7 ahead of Dave. Dave 7.3 ahead of Art. 35 seconds to go, drivers.
I think Omar wants to stay on
25 seconds left. $15 seconds. Five seconds to go as they cross over the line. This will be their last lap.
Tim Elbert
When
done.
you cross the line, you will be done.
Grasshopper done.
So it's official. Tony and Omar in the A-main. 2 corners to go.
LT Gray done.
And
Salsa
that will be a race,
All
guys.
drivers are finished.
So Tony and Omar moving
Let's
on
go,
to
Art done.
the A-main of 40 plus. All right, guys. So I'm going to need you guys to marshal race number 3. This one I'm going to need some volunteers for. This is our rookie category, Mason and Nicole. So if I can get some volunteers to marshal this one, please. It's our rookie category making their way to the track. All right, we'll probably need a few volunteers for the next one. If I don't get volunteers for the next one, I will have to pull some marshals from another group. This one, we are running solely on the operation of volunteer marshals. So, yeah, guys who just raced, you need to marshal race 3, not this one. Are you? No, it's not. It's the A-main for 40 plus. All right.
Mason Cassidy.
Got both of our racers on track.
Nicole Mina.
Okay, they're checked in. Let's get you guys onto the back straightaway. Oh. Yeah, that junction of the track might need a little bit of tape. All right, we'll get that taped up and we'll get this race underway. Let's get my rookie drivers to the back straightaway, please. We're going to put Mason on the number 1 and Nicole on the number 2. right, track repair successful. Thank you, Tony. All right, folks. We're about to ready to get this one underway. Drivers, best of luck. We are going racing in less than 5. Got racing Mason Cassidy out front. Oh, Nicole finding the hidden wall ride. All right, race leader down the back straight. Mason completing lap number 1. Making his way around the penalty box, down the stairs, over the front double, through the cinnamon roll, out of the cinnamon roll, into the L-bends, and down the back straightaway. 40 seconds in. 19.7 not time by for Mason. That might be one of his best laps. Pretty solid. We got 55 seconds in, 3:05 to go. Got minute 5 down, 2:55 to go. Mason Cassidy out front. Got Nicole in the 2 spot. And if you know somebody who wants to be in the 3 spot, you know, we run rookie class whenever we have at least 2 drivers, so feel free to get some of your friends involved in RC. We need more rookie racers. Got minute 40 down, 2:20 to go. Mason lap up, making his way down the back straightaway. Oh. And help is arriving.
2 minutes left.
All right, Mason's car still going the right direction. Good stuff. Got minute 55 remaining here. Buck 40 to go. Fast lap for Mason, 19.7. Got minute 30 remaining, drivers, 90 seconds left. Up next is going to be our 40 plus A main event. Got just over 1 minute to go, drivers.
1 minute left.
All right, so to marshal this next race, in addition to the 4 drivers from the 40 plus B main, can I also get anyone who is back-to-back later in the program? I know there's some back-to-backs between Expert Buggy and Stadium Truck. There might be a back-to-back from Stadium Truck to 21.5. If you are one of those people, if I can request you to marshal the next race. Got 25 seconds remaining. All right, we're down to the closing moments here. When you cross the line, your race will be done. Right. Oh, he opted to get the do-over there. All right, racing Mason Cassidy taking down the W with the 10-lap run. Got one more car making her way down the back straightaway, and that will be a race. All drivers
are finished.
Let's get both drivers to the podium, please. Please grab your buggies, head to the podium for a quick picture. Up next is the 40 plus A main. All right, turn marshals will be my B main of 40 plus. If I can also get my back-to-backs between expert buggy and stadium truck, I'll need you guys to help as well. If I maybe get my back-to-back from stadium
Load.
truck to
Barry Soppin.
21.5,
Rice Cake Supreme.
use your help too.
Martin White. Julian Taylor. Nelson B. Kevin Allen.
Tony, you gonna race this one? All right, let's get all of our drivers from
Ryan R.
that B main event. I think most of them are out here. Hey guys, if you're back to back later in the program, I could use your help on this one. Get my stadium truck guys who are also running expert. I need your help on this one. Stadium truck drivers who are also racing an expert. I need your help on this one. Cool. Thank you, guys. And just like that, we have enough marshals. Good stuff. All right, so it's going to be Barry on the 1, Brian on the 2, Steve on the 3, Julian on the 4, Martin on the 5, Nelson 6, Kevin 7, Ryan 8, and on the 9,
El Tigre.
and the 10,
Omar Manan Salsa.
Okay, grid is good. Marshals are good. Drivers ready. Best of luck. This is our first non-rookie A main event. It'll be our 40 plus buggy. Drivers, best of luck. Less than 5. And there were a couple pileups there on the opening lap. Barry Soppik gonna lead these guys down. So Barry, a little bit of a lead already. Got Nelson up to the 2 spot, followed by Julian, Marty, and Kevin. Then we got Ryan, Steve, Omar, Brian, and Tony. Oh, we got 2 down on the right. 45 down, 4:15 to go. Osop at 2.9 ahead of Nelson. Nelson 1.5 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 1.4 ahead of Ryan. Ryan 1 second ahead of BG. Got 1 minute down, 4 minutes to go, drivers. Barry, Nelson, Kevin, Ryan, Brian, Omar, Steve, Martin, Tony, and Julian, your full order. Got a minute 15 down, 3:45 left. Barry now about 4 seconds up. Nelson 1.6 ahead of Kevin. Kevin is 1.5 ahead of Ryan. Ryan half a second ahead of BG. Buck 30 down, 3:30 left. So we got Barry Soppit now, 4 seconds up. He is the purple silver, making his way in front of the driver's stand. Got Nelson now about to make his way in front of the driver's stand. He is 4.3 seconds back. Nelson finds himself 2.5 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 0.9 ahead of Ryan. It looks like BG falling back a bit this lap. Yeah, 2:55 remaining. Got our expert buggy B-man up next. Oh. $2:35 remaining. Oh, back corner, careful, getting onto the back straight, guys. Keep it inside. Yeah, 2:25 remaining. Barry, Nelson, Kevin, Ryan, Martin, your top 5, followed by Julian, Omar, Brian, Tony, and Steve. 2:10 remains. Three minutes
2
down,
minutes left.
drivers. Oh, closest battles are going to be mid-pack here. Barry 3.7 ahead of Nelson. Nelson 3.5 ahead of Ryan. Ryan 1.5 ahead of Martin. Martin 0.2 ahead of Julian. Julian 0.3 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 1.4 ahead of Omar. Omar 2.8 ahead of Brian. Brian 2.7 ahead of Tony. Tony 6 ahead of Steve. Got a minute 35 to go, drivers. Oh, careful back straight. Entering the back straight, guys. Go inside. Go inside. Minute 25 remains. That closest battle going to be down the back straight. That is Martin versus Julian versus Ryan versus Kevin. We got a minute 10 to go, drivers. 70 seconds left. Martin back up to the 3 spot. 4 minutes down.
1 minute left.
Got Barry 5.5 ahead of Nelson. Nelson 5.6 ahead of Martin. Martin 1.5 ahead of Ryan. Ryan 0.4 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 0.2 ahead of Julian. Julian 2.5 ahead of Brian. Brian 4 ahead of Omar. Omar 0.4 ahead of Tony. 45 seconds left. Careful on the back straight. 35 seconds remain, drivers. Careful up front, guys. Careful up front. 25 seconds to go. "15 seconds remain in this one. And time.
Barry
As you
Soppett
cross the
done.
line, your race will be
Ryan
done.
R. Randall done.
Barry Soppett taking
Julian
home
Taylor
the
done.
W tonight
Omar
in
Manan
40-plus
Salsa
buggy.
done. Nelson B. done. LT Gray done. Rice Cakes Supreme
Okay,
done.
that will be a race. Your
Martin White
podium
done.
for 40-plus
All
tonight.
drivers are
Barry,
finished.
Nelson,
Kevin
and
Allen
Martin.
done.
Rest order will be Kev, Ryan, Julian, Omar, Tony, Brian, Steve. That'll be Barry, Nelson, and Martin. All right, this is our expert B-man up next. That'll be Luis, Ryan, Omar, and Dave.
Lou S.A. Cazares.
So, hey, listen up, guys, real quick. Podium from that one, I'll have you marshal the next race. Podium. So, hey, Barry, Nelson, Martin, if you guys can marshal the next race. Barry, Nelson, and Martin, I'll need you guys to marshal the next race, please.
Grasshopper. Ryan R. Randall. Omar Manan Salsa.
Okay, I got everybody checked in here for our B-Man event. All right, go ahead and let's get all cars on the grid. Grid for this one going to be Luis 1, Ryan 2, Omar 3, and Dave on the 4. All All right, folks, grid is set. Drivers, best of luck. We're going racing in less than 5. Is our 40 plus Expert Buggy B main event on track. Ryan Randall, like he was shot out of a cannon. He's already warmed up. That might help. Already in a rhythm, already ready. Got 25 down, 4:35 to go. And Ryan R. Randall is 2.4 seconds out front. So depending on the season, it's either Ryan R. Randall or R. Ryan Randall. In the holiday season, it's Ryan Rudolph Randall. But in the summer months, it becomes Rad Ryan Randall. We got 55 in, 4:05 to go. And Ryan Randall looking pretty rad out here. 2 seconds up on the field. So Ryan 2.2 ahead of Dave. Dave 0.3 ahead of Luis. Luis 1 second ahead of Omar. Got $1.15 down. 3:45 left. So this is race number 4, our Expert Buggy B main. Top 2 finishers of this one will make it to race number 7, which is our A main of Expert Buggy. And it looks like Bixler and Kazler is battling it out. Got Omar right there with them. Ryan wants to see them continue battling as he builds upon his lead. Got $1.50 down, 3:10 to go, drivers. Oh no. 2 minutes in, 3 minutes left. Ryan with a pretty good lead here. We'll see what it is. Last time by was 3 seconds. This time around, 4.8. And doing great. 2:15 down, 2:45 remains. So Ryan out front. Luis in the 2 spot. Luis finds himself 2.5 ahead of Omar. And Omar is 4.2 ahead of Dave. Yeah, 2:25 remaining here. Oh, Dave a little 50-50 grind. Yeah, 2:15 remaining. So Ryan 3.3 ahead of Luis. Luis 2.7 ahead of Omar. 2 minutes to go. Race leader down the back straight, driving the pink-white with the blue trim. Yeah, Luis in the 2, driving the green, white, and red. Yeah, Omar in the 3 spot, about 3 seconds behind Luis. Minute 40 to go. Minute 35 remains. $1.25 to go. So Ryan 3.2 ahead of Luis. Luis 2.8 ahead of Omar. Omar 8 seconds up on Dave. Got a minute 10 remaining. 70 seconds to go.
One minute left.
You heard the man. A minute remains. Ryan Randall 3+ seconds ahead. Got Luis 2.2 ahead of Omar. 45 seconds, drivers. Top 2 in this one make it to the A main event. 35 seconds remain. Well, Luis now about 2 seconds and change back. Oh, a little bobble there for Luis. 20 seconds remain. 2.3 of the gap. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. All right, time has expired. Race to the line, drivers. 2 more corners to go. It is going to be
Grass
Ryan
done.
Randall and Luis
Ryan R. Randall
Cazares
done.
making their way to the
Luis
A
Cazares
main event.
All drivers are finished.
All right, that will be a
Omar
race.
Reyes also done.
Ryan and Luis will be racing again in race number 7. What's up, dude? Yeah, there's some stuff on the desk. Yeah. When are you leaving? No. I'll be there 1 sec. Meet me in the office.
Ryan Holst.
All right, Sportsman Buggy. I'm going to need my top 3 finishers
Joe
from
Wilson.
40 plus to marshal this one, please. I will be right back.
Ten Carted. Terry O. Young. Jeff Nyes. Cody Kirk. Hurricane.
All right, folks, grid for this one. It's going to be Joe 1, Jeff 2, Cody 3, Terry 4, Theo 5, Ryan 6, and Andrew 7. All right, turn marshal is going to be Ryan, Luis, Omar, Dave, as well as Barry, Martin, and Nelson. Cool, I think I got you guys out here. All right, folks. Grid's good. We're going racing. Lost Sun 5. Hey, we're going to restart that one, guys. That was kind of a... It was a couple of things I can't say on the mic. Let's just say it was a cluster show. Combining the 2 phrases I was thinking. A cluster show. I think you guys get it. I'll say it after the race.
A cluster flock.
Yeah, what he said. And some kind of show, too. All right. I think you guys get the idea. Let's try again in less than 5. Oh, it's broken. It's broken. Oh, it's going to be Jeff. Oh, a little trouble for Jeff. Trouble at the middle double. That's going to put Joe Wilson back to the top spot. All right, we're 40 seconds in, drivers. Yeah, Joe, Jeff, Andrew, Cody, Terry, Ryan. Your full running order. Yeah, 50 seconds down, 4:10 to go. Oh, fast lap so far. Going to be Jeff Nyes, a 16.0. Careful on the left side, careful on the left. That is clear. Oh, help in the middle, help in the middle. A minute 20 down, 3:40 to go. Yeah, Joe 3 ahead of Cody. Cody 1 ahead of Jeff. Jeff 2.5 ahead of Terry. Terry 3.5 ahead of Andrew. Andrew 8.4 ahead of Ryan. Ryan a lap up on Theo. Got a minute 40 down, 3:20 to go. All right, 155 down, 3:05 remaining. So Joe going 16.0. Yeah, Jeff also a 16.0. Jeff about as closest to 15 as you can get without actually getting a 15. That'd be a 16.000. So close. 220 down, 240 to go, drivers. Yeah, Joe Wilson, 3.2 seconds out front. Yeah, Cody and Jeff battling for the 2 spot. Andrew in the 4. He's about 4 seconds back of that battle. Terry about 7 seconds off Andrew's pace. Yeah, 240 down, 220 remaining. All right, folks, 2:05 to go. Joe, Cody, Jeff, Andrew, Terry, your
2
top
minutes
5,
left.
followed by Ryan, Theo, Dave. A minute 55 to go, drivers. This time by, gap is starting to shrink out front. And looks like Cody Kirk taking over the top spot. Oh, careful, Theo, you're getting lapped. Let those guys by. So Jeff Nyes now to the top spot. Looks like Cody in the 2, battling with Joe. We got a minute 15 to go. So it's going to be Jeff, Andrew, Cody, Joe, Terry, Theo, Ryan. So Jeff just ahead of Andrew. They're
1 minute
battling
left.
through the switchbacks there. Careful on the back straight. That is clear. So Jeff now 1.6 ahead of Andrew. Andrew 1.8 ahead of Cody. Cody 1.3 ahead of Joe. It could come down to any of these 4 drivers realistically. 40 seconds remain. Jeff 0.8 ahead of Andrew. Andrew 2.3 ahead of Cody. Cody 1.4 ahead of Joe. Got 30 seconds left, drivers. And Joe Wilson back up to the 3, but Cody right there with him. We got Andrew pressuring the race leader now. 15 seconds left. 2 battles going on. 10 seconds remain.
Joe Wilson done.
So Jeff
Cody
holding
Kirk
on
done.
here. Let's see.
10 Quartet done.
A half a lap to go. Oh,
Ryan
Jeff
Holmes
snags
done.
the piping. That's going to allow
Terry Oldham
Andrew to
done.
make a move. But Andrew upside down on the back straight. So that's going to hand it back to Jeff.
Jeff
Wow,
Nyes
what
done.
a final lap.
All drivers are finished.
That will be a race, guys.
Brian
Jeff
Kane
Nyes taking down the W. Your second place finisher, Andrew Ivanova. And rounding out the podium, Joe Wilson. Rest order will be Cody, Terry, Theo, Ryan, Dave. All right, folks, I'm going to need you to take a quick podium picture, and I'll need your help turn marshaling. Up next is intermediate. Intermediate tonight, Pat, Tim, Mike, Brian, Scott, and Pac-Man.
Scott Schroeder. Patrick Brill. Mike Rulis.
All right. This is intermediate, guys. If I can get all my drivers from that last one, come on out and marshal, please. All right, folks. I'm going to need you out here to marshal, please. I got Terry. I got Jeff. I got Cody. Where are the rest of my sportsmen, guys? Hey, you guys can talk later. Come on. Come on.
Pac-Man. Brian Cassidy.
All right, let's line them up. Tim Albert, is he still around? Ah. All right, so it's going to be Pat on the 1 spot. Get Mike on the 2, Brian 3, Scott 4, Pac-Man 5. Okay, grid is set. Drivers ready. Best of luck. We are going racing in less than 5. What's up? You good now? Okay. We're going racing, guys. Less than 5. Here we go. Restart. Let's try that again, guys. All right, grid is set. Drivers, best of luck. Take 2 in less than 5. All right, they are off. We got Pat Brill leading the way here, driving the blue and green car. Mike Rulis driving the green and red. Yeah, Brian driving the flames. Scott with the neon colors. Pac-Man, silver and yellow. 30 seconds down, 4:30 to go. This time by the stripe, Pat up by 0.7. Yeah, Mike 1.4 ahead of Brian. Brian 0.7 ahead of Scott. Scott 0.5 ahead of Pac-Man. 45 in, 4:15 to go, drivers. This is our 17.5 intermediate class, our A main event. This is race number 6 of the round. 1 down, 4 to go, drivers. Pat going 15.5 last time by. And we got ourselves a battle here for the 3 spot. Trouble there for race leader on his lid. Mike Rulis to the top spot now. Pat in the 2. And it looks like Pac-Man now in the 3. Top two cars down the back straight. Pat getting it back. 0.4 ahead. It's still a battle here. Pat versus Mike. Out front, they find themselves about 4 and change ahead of the next battle. That's Cassidy versus Schroeder. 2 minutes down, drivers. 3 minutes remain. Pac-Man coming alive for this main event. Putting it together at the right time. You don't want to peak early on a Friday night. Yeah, 2:40 remaining. So we got Patrick 1.7 ahead of Mike. Mike 4.7 ahead of Paxton. Paxton 0.6 ahead of Brian. And Brian 6.4 ahead of Scott. 2:25 to go. $2.15 remains. $2:05 to go, drivers. Pat 3.5 ahead of Mike.
2 minutes left.
Pat going 15.3 that time around. He is now 4 seconds ahead. Minute 50 to go. Pat, Mike, Paxton, Brian, Scott, Tim, your full order. Up next is going to be our Expert Buggy A main event. If any of you guys want to stick around to marshal that one, that'd be awesome. It'd be a good show. Minute 30 remains. 90 seconds. And BC getting caught up a little bit there. Minute 15 to go. Pac-Man going 16-2. All right, drivers, 1 minute left.
1 minute left.
And Pac-Man having his run of the night here, holding down the 3 spot. 45 seconds remain. Yeah, Brian going 16-2 last time by. Yeah, 40 seconds to go. All right, race leaders coming up on Team Cassidy pretty shortly. 25 seconds to go. Yeah, when he gets there. Oh, up front, up front. Thank you, sir. Eight seconds to go, drivers. Oh, Pac-Man upside down. I think Brian might have hit a dot there.
Patrick Brill done.
Oh, Brian blew that corner. And Pac-Man to the 3 spot.
Pac-Man done. Brian Cassidy done.
All right, that'll be a race,
drivers
guys.
are finished.
Pat, Mike and
Rulis
Paxton
done.
on the podium tonight. Rest order going to be Brian, Scott, and Tim. All right, if anybody wants to help out on this one, could probably use a little help. We're short 1 racer. This is going to be a good one. Our Expert 17.5 A main event.
Steve Loom. BP. Gumpa. Bruh. Martin White. Nelson B.
All right. Our A
Kevin
main
Allen.
event for Expert.
Ryan R. Randall. Lou S. A. Cazares.
All right, I may need some turn marshals, please. Get all my
Jordan
intermediate
Rivera.
drivers. Maybe a couple of helpers out here as well.
Again, why you guys skipping a next or 1 week on the lap on the series?
I don't know.
It shows like I think next week it's not part of the series. It shows online.
Really, I'll have to look at that.
Looks like it's April 3rd is the last race. It's like you skip a week.
Interesting. Maybe we are. I don't know.
You know why? It's like last time.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to have to check with Eric on that one. Don't know. All right, intermediate. Do I have all my intermediate drivers? I got Pat. I got Scott. I got one Cassidy. I got Arulis. Hey, can I get a couple more marshals, guys? Grid for this one going to be Kalis 1, Brian 2, Brandon 3, Steve 4, Nelson 5, Jordan 6, Martin 7, Kevin 8, Ryan 9, and Luis 10. Ah. Hey, it was worth a try. You know, 7 kind of looks like a 1. All right, grid is set. Drivers, well, guys, I could use a few more marshals. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Well, in that case, Brian, maybe, is there someone? Oh, yeah, Brian over there. All right. We are going racing in less than 5. And we are off. Kalis Lowe leading them down the back straightaway. Yeah, Amir Fuente, Perea in tow. Leon right there as well. Marty moving up to the 5 spot. Kevin right behind him. Yeah, 25 down. And this time by the stripe got Kalis a 14-3. Bryant 14-7. Brandon 14-8. Got 40 seconds down. Race leader once again down that back straight. 14-0 this time by 14-0 for Bryant. Yeah, 45 seconds in, 4:15 to go. BP a little flip, but lands on all 4 wheels. Oh, Steve a little bit wayward. Careful up front, guys. Careful up front. That is clear. 1:05 down, 3:55 left. Kalis, Brian, Brandon, Steve, Martin, Nelson, Kevin, Jordan, Ryan, Luis, your full running order. Our race leader already coming up on the back part of the pack. So Kalis and Bryant, your top 2 splitting away from the rest of the field. They'll be coming up on some traffic here. That'll be blue and white with the red trim, as well as blue and yellow. Quite the fellow. Yeah, 135 down, 3:25 to go. Kalis 0.5 ahead of Brian. Brian 3 ahead of Brandon. Brandon 1.6 ahead of Steve. Steve 0.5 ahead of Martin. Martin 1.3 ahead of Nelson. Nelson 1.1 ahead of Kevin. Oh, careful in the middle. Careful on the left. That is clear. 2 minutes down, 3 minutes to go. Careful on the left. Careful on the left. Wow, Pat pulling off some moves to get to it. Yeah, Pat going all out. Yeah, 220 down, 240 to go. These guys putting in a good effort marshaling here. Good job, guys. Yeah, 225 in, 235 to go. So Kalis now 4 seconds ahead of Brandon. Brandon 2 ahead of Bryant. Bryant 2 ahead of Martin. Martin 0.4 ahead of Nelson. Nelson 0.7 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 5 ahead of Jordan. Jordan 1.3 ahead of Steve. Steve is almost a lap up on Ryan. Not quite. Now about 9 seconds. We got 3 minutes down, drivers.
2 minutes left.
Kalis, Brandon Bryant, Martin, and Nelson, your top 5. $1.50 to go, drivers. Kalis now about 5 seconds ahead. Race leader driving the blue and white with the red trim. Second place is going to be magenta and gray. So second place is coming up on Luis, Jordan, and Steve. Then you got third place right behind him. Yeah, minute 25 to go. Kalis, Brandon Bryant, Martin, Nelson, Kevin, Steve, Jordan, Ryan, and Luis. 75 seconds remain. Up next is Truck. All right, we are now 4 minutes in.
1 minute left.
Kalis 7 ahead of Brandon. Brandon 0.7 ahead of Bryant. Bryant 5.7 ahead of Martin. Martin 0.4 ahead of Nelson. Nelson 0.9 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 7 ahead of Steve. Steve 0.6 ahead of Jordan. Jordan 8 ahead of Ryan. Ryan 8 ahead of Luis. 40 seconds remain. Second place battle crosses over the line. 0.5 separating those two. 30 seconds left. BP versus BM. Oh, BP getting a little off trajectory. I'll put Mirafuente to the 2. 20 seconds to go. Meanwhile, Kalis Low is in a different zip code. 10 seconds remaining. Time has
Run
expired.
Lou S.A. Cazares done.
When you cross the line, you'll be done.
Martin
Kalis
White
Lowe
done.
wrapping up the W.
Nelson B. done. Kevin Allen done. Ryan R. Randall done. Gumpa done.
That'll be a race,
BP
guys.
done.
Your podium,
Jordan
Kalis,
Rivera done.
Bryant, Brandon.
All
Rest of the
drivers
order
are
will be
finished.
Martin, Nelson, Kevin, Jordan,
Steve Lou
Steve,
done.
Ryan, and Luis. All right, that will take us into race number 8, the Ocho Stadium Truck.
Barry Soppet.
All right, I'm going to have to ask a couple of you guys to marshal race number 9 instead, like 3 of you guys.
Rice Cakes Supreme.
I need like 3 of you guys to marshal race number 9 instead. So yeah, like the first 6 out here, and then, yeah, sorry, everybody else has to
BP.
marshal race 9 instead.
Let's go, Art.
All right, one more for this one. Then everybody else has to marshal race 9. All right, everybody else marshals race 9. We are full.
Jordan Rivera.
If you didn't make it out here, well, you're marshaling race 9. All right, let's get you guys to split it up. Let's get you guys to move around, take spots around the racetrack. Marty, race 9. Marty. All right, let's grid them up. So, Brian on the 1, Brandon 2, Barry 3, Jordan 4, Art 5. All right, grid is set. Drivers ready. We're going racing in less than 5. And they're off. Whoa. So BG, a little bit of an early jump here. We got BP in the 2. Art Cardinale up to the 3, trying to hold off Barry. Don't let him by, Art. Yeah, 30 seconds down. 4:30 remains. BG out front. So Brian is 1.4 ahead of Brandon. Brandon now 2 seconds ahead of Barry. Barry 0.7 ahead of Jordan. Jordan 1.7 ahead of Art. Got 50 down, 4:10 to go. Oh, BG with the hidden wall right. BP tried to copy him. Didn't work out. Got one down, 4 to go. Stadium truck on track. This is race number 8, the Ocho. BG now 4 ahead of Barry. Barry is 1.1 ahead of Jordan. Jordan 0.6 ahead of Brandon. Brandon 2.4 ahead of Art. Got minute 20 down, 3:40 remaining in this one. So fastest lap looks like a 14.9 from BP. Got 14.9 from BG. 15.1s from Barry and Jordan. 15.9 for Art. 140 down, 3:20 to go. So BG a 14.8 that time by. He does not want to let BP have anything here. 2 minutes in, 3 minutes remain. Got 21.5 Buggy up next. So Brian now 5.2 ahead of Barry. Barry 1.1 ahead of Brandon. Brandon 1.4 ahead of Jordan. Jordan 3.8 ahead of Art. Yeah, 2:40 to go, drivers. .230 in, 2:30 to go. Closest battle right now. Brandon and Barry down the back straight. Yellow versus orange. Making their way around the penalty box, down the steps, over the front double through the cinnamon roll, through the L bends, and down the back straight. Yeah, 2:55 down, 2:05 to go.
2 minutes left.
All right, a $1.50 remains. Brian, Brandon, Barry, Jordan, and Art. Brian 4.7 ahead of Brandon. Brandon 0.4 ahead of Barry. Barry 3 ahead of Jordan. Jordan 8 ahead of Art. Got a minute 30 left. Oh, BP catches the landing there. It's going to allow Barry through. Second spot battle down the back straight. Minute 20 remains. Minute 10 to go, 70 seconds left. Barry versus Brandon. The battle to watch. Got just over 1 minute to go,
left.
drivers. Oh, a little bit of contact there. 45 seconds left. We still got a battle, though. BP versus Barry. Making their way out of that cinnamon roll. 35 seconds left. And we got Jordan right there as well. 30 seconds to go. Ah, trouble for Jordan. Ryan gets there quickly. But we only have 15 seconds left. 1.1 the gap that time by. 10 seconds left. 5 seconds. I don't think they're going to get one more. 2, 1, 0.
BP done. Barry Soppet done. Let's go Art done.
And that will be a race,
Brian
guys.
Supreme
Brian,
done.
Brandon,
All
Barry.
drivers are finished.
Your
Jordan
podium for
Rivera
truck,
done.
Brian, Brandon, and Barry. Russell order will be Jordan, Art, Tim. All right, this takes us into race number 9. That is 21.5 buggy combined.
Whoa trolley.
All right, it's going to be Mike, Logan, Jeff, Cody, Theo, your sportsman 21-5,
Jeff Nice.
expert 21-5, Tony, Art, and Ken.
Cody Kirk. Mike Rulis.
Okay, I'm going to need some turn marshals out here. If I can get my guys from the last race, also a couple of expert guys.
Kin Low.
I have Marty and Nelson too. That'd be helpful.
Hurricane. 10 car Ted.
All right, I am looking for a few more marshals, please. Also, let's see, is Tony up there? Yep.
LT Gray. Let's go Art.
Okay, if I can get a few more marshals, guys, I need a few more turn marshals. Maybe get them spread out. Let's see. Yeah, that's okay. Maybe one more in the middle. Either Ryan or Nelson, one of you guys, if I can get you in the middle. Cool. All right, grid for this one going to be Tony 1, Art 2, Ken 3, then Mike 4, Logan 5, Jeff 6, Cody 7, Theo 8, Andrew 9. All right, and with that, I'm going to hand it off to my esteemed colleague, Flying Brian Gross. Thank you, sir.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is 21-5 two-wheel drive buggy A main. This is a 5-minute race. Keep it clean on the first few corners. Going on the tone. And they're off. I hear one car hitting a dot. The rest of them make it through clean. Tony trying to run away with Art in tow. This is a mixed class. Tony didn't see what happened, but now Art is in the lead. Running for his life. Don't forget to breathe and blink. Caution on the left side. That's clear. So Art and Tony just half a second apart as Art makes his way through the infield double. Clips a dot. Stuck. Help. Other side, other side. There you go. So that's going to put Tony in a position of power. Team powers. Art Cardinale now 3.4 is the deficit between him and Tony. Ken is 4.3 back from Art. In the sportsman category, we got Mike Ruelas on the top. Andrew Ivanova in the 2. Logan Holst in the 3. Logan and Cody are pretty close together. They are 3 seconds apart. Followed by Theo Jeff. 125 down, 335 remaining. So we've got your overall leader, Tony Wilson, heading on to the back straightaway. Give him a little bit of room, Theo. When he gets there, he will be the next car you see in your rearview mirror. Thank you very much. Here comes the next car. Art is going to be on Jeff and Theo if you give him a second to go. Caution on the infield double. That's clear. So that Tony Wilson, overall 21-5 expert, he's 1.5 ahead of Art. Ken, 4.1 behind. Ken is 4.1 behind Art. For the sportsman now, Cody Kirk to the top of the leaderboard, followed by Andrew Ivanova, then Logan Holst, Mike Ruelas, Jeff, and Theo. .230 down, 230 to go. Tony Wilson over the front double. Art Cardinale over the front double. Tony over the infield. Art over the infield. So they are 1.3 seconds apart. Tony come down the back straight. Theo, the next car will be Tony, let him go. Gap is 1.4 between Tony and Art with 2 minutes and 5 seconds to go. In the sportsman category, Cody Kirk, he is 2.7 seconds ahead of Mike
2 minutes
Ruelas, who is 1.3 seconds ahead of Andrew Ivanova. Tony getting the go by. We got one more coming. That would be Art. Give him a second. So the gap is down to 9/10 of a second as Art is chipping away at Tony's lead. They're both driving a good race. I haven't seen them make too many mistakes. They haven't needed a marshal yet so far. 1:30 remaining. So we got the leaders of the expert class coming up on the top few cars in the sportsman category. You guys are doing a good job of letting everybody go by that needs to. Defend your position if you have to. Art hits a dot. Lives to tell the story. 1 minute remaining.
left.
So we got Tony, Art, Kin for the experts, and in the sportsmen we got Cody, Mike, Andrew, Jeff, Logan, Theo. 45 seconds remaining. Logan, if Tony gets up to you in the next little few bits here, we'll let him by. Let's see. Good job, buddy. 20 seconds remaining. Oop, give him a little more room than that. Let him go, let him go. Thank you. Go ahead. Follow him as best you can. 10 seconds remaining.
Mike Ruelas done.
Time has expired. When you cross the line, you will be
Quartet
done.
Jeff Nyes done. Kin Lo done. LT Gray done. Wo Trolley done. Cody Kirk done.
Waiting on Andrew.
Let's go Art done.
Waiting on Andrew.
All drivers are finished.
So that's a race.
Hurricane done.
21.5 expert category. Going to take it down. Tony Wilson, followed by Art Cardinale and Kin Lo. So the podium will be Tony, Art, Kin. And the podium for the 21.5 sportsman category, Cody Kirk, Andrew Ivanova, Mike Ruelas. Followed by Jeff, Logan, Theo. So Tony, Art, Kin, Cody, Andrew, Mike. So there's a couple of people that will be on the podium. The rest of you put your cars down, come out to the marshal. This is race 10, Expert 13.5 four-wheel drive buggy. A main.
Daniel
Asterisk
Z.
Dan Z.
Bruh.
Sorry.
Goompa.
Can't stop doing that. All right, so let's see if I can
BP.
figure this out. I got it. All right, waiting for Jordan to check in. Waiting for turn marshals. I
Jordan
see one turn marshal. And that's with my good eye. I need turn marshals out to the track, please. That would be amazing. All right, if you were in the last race and you're not out here turn marshaling, you're in trouble. I don't know. Where's everybody? That's right. Darn podium pictures, you guys in your Facebook. Art, your hair looks fine, bro. Tony had to do his makeup. This is getting weird. All right. This is the lineup. We got Kalis on the 1, Mirafuente on the 2, Jordan Ribara on the 3 with that brand new TLR 22X4. I was calling it the wrong thing last week. followed by Brandon, Daniel, and Patrick. All right. This is a 5-minute race. Keep an eye on these guys. They are fast going on the tone. Whoa, I heard a groan from the crowd, but everybody makes it out and away. Kalis dragging him through the 1. Mirafuente in tow, followed by Jordan. Brandon gets it wrong. Kalis gets it wrong. That's going to put Bryant in the 1. Jordan running up to the 2, followed by Dan. Kalis falls all the way down to the 4. 4 minutes and 30 seconds to go. He's got his work cut out for him. Mirafuente is not going to let up, I promise. Jordan, he's got that thing working today. This is day 2 of that car, I know for sure. Dan Z. Knees are knocking because here come Kalis. But Mirafuente off and away. He just turned his fast lap of the race, 13.8. Kalis also, wouldn't you know, 13.8. Kalis makes it by Dan. So Kalis all the way back up to the 3. Mirafuente. Is 1.8 seconds ahead of Jordan. Caution. That was Jordan. Jordan lets a little mistake in, and there goes Dan, and there goes Kalis. So everything is mixing up. Bryant Mirafuente running away. Set sail. Brandon over there beating up the jump somehow. I don't know what's happening. 3:30 remaining. So Kalis back up to the 2. He's 6.1 seconds away from catching Mirafuente. We got Jordan and Dan. Jordan's trying to give Dan the boot. Dan's not going to let him do it. No thanks. Three minutes to go. So Kalis still 6 seconds behind Mirafuente. Jordan 3 seconds from Kalis. Oh, this isn't right. Well, it's because Dan's clocked as a different category, so I just have to go by what's on the track. Got Bryant about to put Brandon and Dan a lap down. Dan turns in a 14.6. Jordan with a 14.2. Back-to-back 14.2s. He's nowhere near Kalis. 250 down, 210 to go. Mirafuente. Checked out, gone. Paid extra for that early checkout.
2 minutes left.
2 minutes left. Oh, boom, hit the wall. I don't know who that was yet. It's all good. All the cars that had disappeared showed up on the other side, so that's all that matters. 1:30 remaining.
One minute left.
1 minute left. So Mirafuente is the model of consistency. I'd like to take a look at the overall after this. Oh, gets it wrong. Go. Survives. He knows how to get that wheeler back on its wheels. Keep the throttle pinned when it's flipping. There's a 5% chance it lands back on its wheels again. 30 seconds to go. I'll stop talking about him. 10 seconds to go.
Jordan Rivera done.
Time has expired. The race is almost over. When you
Done.
cross the line, you will be done.
Daniel Z done. BP done.
Mirafuente on a victory lap,
Patrick
as they
Brill
say.
done. All drivers are finished. Goompa done.
Podium. All right, that concludes Expert 13.5 four-wheel drive buggy. We got Mirafuente followed by Kalis and Jordan by the time. So Mirafuente, Kalis, Jordan. Then Dan, then Brandon, then Patrick. Podium. Bryant, Mirafuente, Kalis, Jordan. All right. Okay. This concludes your Friday night racing here at NorCal Hobbies in San Jose, California. Woo! Follow us on the Facebooks and YouTubes. Come on in, buy some stuff. It's going to be a warm weekend. Check the Facebook and the website. This is a series race, so I didn't do that well, but check your points after tonight. Dan will update it on NorCalHobbies.com. Thanks for tuning in. I'm turning it off. Bye.